Hello everybody, my name is Tinukin, but you can call me Tin, and today I'm coming to you with something brand new. Well, actually, this game is not new and I've been playing it for over 10 years now, I believe. And I've been wanting to make a series out of it for a while now because it's one of my favorite games ever. One that I keep coming back to time and time again. So Rimworld is a colony management game and it's got some space western vibes. And while playing, it starts generating its own story through lots of little details that it adds, and it can get a bit dark sometimes, so be warned, because we will probably get attached to our colonists, and we will be very sad when something happens to them, when, not if. So yeah, I feel like I have to put out a content warning here, because even though this game is low resolution and looks kind of harmless, it includes topics like addiction, serious injury and illness, loss of loved ones, and human rights violations, though I usually try to avoid those. So if this is not your vibe, just wait for the next Zava video. So there are several DLCs out for Rimworld, but I have added just one, the Biotech DLC, just so I don't get overwhelmed because I haven't played this game in quite a while and I don't have much experience with the DLCs. And I've also added just a few quality of life mods. But now let's just get started with our colony because I'm sure there will be enough time later to discuss everything else. So I'm just gonna play the basic crash-landed scenario where we get 3 colonists and 1 pet and just a few things that will help us get started. And then for the AI storyteller, just to make sure that things don't get too bad, I'm going to choose Phoebe Chillax. But we're still going to go, I think, with adventure story. This is recommended for experienced strategy gamers on their first game of Rimworld, or experienced Rimworld players who want some breathing room to pursue funny or weird goals. Well, I consider myself like a semi-experienced Rimworld player, but I guess I do want some breathing room just to talk to people and to not just constantly have to fix emergencies. And we're going to play in commitment mode because reloading if something goes wrong would be boring, I guess. So I don't think I will change anything here. Let's generate the world. And that is it, our world. Let's choose a place where we crash land. That's a luxury not everyone gets when they crash land. Let's check what are our factions. The light blue one and this green one are very hostile. And so are these. So the only nice ones are the yellow and the purple ones. And I guess with these we can have potentially better relations at some point. But at least they're also all enemies of each other, so maybe they won't focus on us too much. Anyway, that means on the map it would be kind of cool to be close to some yellow and purple so that we can trade. So I guess we could go here. This is mountainous terrain, which will give us some potential shelter. And then we have this yellow tribe here and the purple tribe over here. And yeah, maybe we will become friends with those light blue guys. Let's see. Alternatively, we could choose something with a bit of river, so we can make water generators, but that only has small hills, and I do really like the mountainous terrain, I have to say. Although it can happen that it generates in a way that is just completely unhelpful. But let's try our luck, shall we? Alright, so choosing the colonists is such an important part of the game, and one that I usually spend a lot of time on, because we get to choose 3 colonists that will hopefully be able to work really well together and complement each other's skills. And first of all, here we have Dwight. Is he actually called Dwight Schrute? Alright then, well now I almost have to choose him, right? So he used to be a sickly child, which gives him good medical skills, I guess, and intellectual skills. And as an adult, he was a defector, which also makes him good at medical and at shooting. And yeah, wow, he's really good at medical, really good at shooting. Also has some intellectual skills. He's not artistic at all, but we can we can deal with that. And apparently he has a daughter, Latch, who is also with us. So she's an Rimworld urchin, which makes her good at melee and crafting. And now she's a smuggler. And this gives her good social skills. So that is good. But she's incapable of plant work, which is a bit of a drawback. Oh, and she's got some drugs on her, which means she's probably also got some dependency. No, she doesn't. Okay, so she just has that on her for fun, I guess? I mean, maybe we can sell that later. And she is iron-willed and super immune. I mean, that sounds really good. So yeah, I'm liking her already. But what does she bring to the group that Dwight doesn't already have? She's good at melee, but I don't really like putting colonists into melee positions because they get hurt more easily there. She can do some mining and she can do some social stuff. Yeah, she can also do some cooking, although she's not very good at it. But anyway, let's see. Who else do we have? We have Scoot, who's a recruiter. Oh, and he likes to peruse the smoke leaf. That's going to be an issue for him because once those are gone, I'm not sure we can get some new ones for him fast. So yeah, he's gonna have to go through some withdrawal, I guess. So he's really good at social and at artistic. But what we still really need is someone who's good at cooking, good with plants, and good at construction. We don't really have that yet. Also, our mining skills are not very good. So let's see if we can find someone else in this group where we can switch people out. And I'm not sure yet if Latch is going to get to stay, to be honest. So let's check out Prince. He's really, really good at shooting, but what's up with that artery blockage? So they randomly induce heart attacks. That is not good. And I assume it's going to get worse. Oh, but is he actually bringing his own heart with him? So I guess if we do have someone who's good at medical, which I think Dwight was, yeah, we can do a heart transplant on him. And why do you have a skull? I mean, okay, you're an assassin, I get it. Did you kill someone to get yourself a heart transplant? Anyway, it looks like he's not capable of much, except for fighting and for some reason being artistic, which, I mean, it would be really useful to have someone with a 17 shooting skill, but I guess since we are currently only at 3 colonists, I guess you won't make the cut. How about Zeke? Oh, look at that construction. That is really good. No plant skill, though, and no cooking. But yeah, he is a construction engineer, so that makes sense. But he's also sickly and a pessimist. And I'm kind of going for a good vibes only colony. You know? Piano Man, what a name. That's really good. Oh, and look how good he is with plants and animals. So we really need someone who's good with plants. And animals would also be really useful, but he doesn't bring the construction and cooking skills with him that we actually really need. But I think I currently like him a lot better than Latch. So let's pull him into the group and see what that changes. Oh, now we have nobody to do mining, so we definitely need someone for that. So Piano Man has a son named Reich. So what's he like? Oh, you're not good at much, aren't you? I mean, you're only 13, so I guess that's fine, but I still really need someone who's good at construction and mining. So Shad, you're my last hope. He's good at crafting, and he's got some passion for constructing and mining. Not much cooking, though. And he has some things that he just can't do. So, you know, guys, there's something that I can still do, and that is randomize and just see if I will get someone who's useful. And look at that. Here's someone who's good at cooking, but not at construction and mining. Alright, so I clicked randomize a bunch, and I came up with Anna here. And she's got all the skills we need. Not very high, but she does have some passion for it, meaning she will learn it faster. She's also an undergrounder, which means she doesn't like to be outside, and a night owl, which means that we will have to make her a schedule where she gets to be awake at night. That shouldn't be an issue. The undergrounded trait might be, but I still think she will be a great addition to our team. She's not good at shooting though, so I guess we'll just have to hope that she hits something at some point when push comes to shove. Anyway, we do have our team, and now we just have to hope that it works out to them. Let's go! The three of you awake in your cryptosleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Let's see. Alright, there we are. There are our people. Let's just have a look around. We do have some big mountains here that we can dig into, which could be really, really helpful. Let's see, there's a weird ruin over here. Some mechanoid parts here. We do have a geothermal vent. Some really good quality soil over there. And over here. Oh, look at that. I wonder if raiders could come through that. That would be so much cooler if that was closed off, you know? That would give us a really good place to build our base. What else? Another advantage of the mountainous areas is that we can see we have lots of mineral deposits like steel here, compacted machinery. We are going to need a lot of that. And who do we have here? Chu, a female boom rat who is our pet. I think that is possibly one of the worst pets you can get, to be honest, but maybe at some point we will be able to get some dogs or something. That could be really useful. So our poor people are going to be a little bit sick from the crypto sleep and the crash landing. But let's have a quick look, because we do have some armor here. We do have a flak vest, flak pants, and we have 2 guns and a knife. So let's see who should carry what. So Dwight was the best at shooting, right? So I think he should get the hunting rifle. Bolt action rifle, sorry. And you are actually a little bit better in melee than shooting, so maybe Piano Man, you take the knife. And Anna, you take the gun. And then Piano Man, since he's the melee guy, should also take the armor. Yeah, you get to wear the armor, I'm sorry. Alright, so you may have noticed that everything at the beginning of this game goes really, really slowly, because every little decision at the very beginning is just super important. And now I'm trying to decide where to build the colony, and I'm kind of torn between this place here and just digging into the mountain, or building it here in the middle where we have access to this nice rich soil and could just build a whole wall, big wall around all of that, although it would take us quite some time until we get far enough that we would actually have like so much wall around everything. However, what we do have here is a structure that we could use as our very first shelter, so that would be really useful. So that is kind of pulling me up towards this direction. Although another drawback of this is that we are really close to the edges of the map, and if we would have raiders coming from, say, up here, we wouldn't have a lot of time to prepare. So maybe we should be going down here after all. And then we have this place over here where if we get really unlucky, we get raids through here. But if we don't, then this would really be such a great place. There's so much rich soil here for growing food. And we basically just need a wall over here, and then we are protected from everything else. And there's also a lot of space left to just dig into the mountain as well. So I'm kind of feeling like, yeah, I just gotta try it. I just gotta go here and hope for the best and just build a big wall here if I have to. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so that means what are the first things I need to do? I need to create a stockpile zone so that the people can start bringing all the supplies that we have over here. Let's just put that here for now. And we need to chop down some trees so that we have wood to build our first shelter. So we're going to chop some wood here. Who is our wood chopper? I forget. Piano Man is really good with plants. Okay, so I'm hoping he will get his butt over here and start chopping some trees. Alright, I've already stopped this game again, so let's see, we have our survival meals. Let's allow them to take this, and also the medicine, really important, just get that into storage. We have this book, Lowe's Guide to Production. So this gives benefits. Does the person have to read the book? I guess I will find out. Alright, but anyway, take this or it will continue to deteriorate. We don't want that. Oh, look, Piano Man. Yeah. Put on those flak pants. And then you also get to wear that helmet. Alright, Anna, what are you doing? You are also harvesting the poplar tree. Are you not someone who is hauling? See, so this is where this game gets interesting. We have this work tab. And if I set manual priorities, I can tell people what I want them to do. So let's put all of these to 1 because those are actually really important. And people need to do those. But now, Anna, I'm sorry, but you're not going to cut those plants. You are going to be hauling. Because I really need someone to do that. And Dwight, I guess you get to haul too. Because, yeah. Like I said, right now, that is really what I need you guys to do. We have this wood over here too. Anna, no, I'm sorry. Can you prioritize hauling the wood, please? Thank you. Cleaning rock rubble. No, 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 no. We are not doing that. Go on. Go haul some wood. Please. Yeah, let it all out, Piano Man. I know you're feeling pretty crappy right now. That's normal. Just let it go, man. Did you just take off your pants? Put those back on. Alright, thank you. Yeah, take your book. And then let's haul that stuff. So I like that we have alpacas here. I really want to try taming them. Piano Man should be good at that. We have a sloth. We really do have a lot of these boomalopes. And they have the same problem as Chew, our little boom rat. Which is that if something happens to them, if they die, they explode, which is not nice. So let's try to avoid that, but that also means that we can't really go hunting for them, except maybe in the rain. Alright, Piano Man, you're doing great. That's awesome. Who can do the constructing? Anna, as soon as I start constructing something, you're off hauling duty. And then I wonder if I should repurpose these ruins here. We do have some healed root growing. That is really useful. So healed root is something that we can use for healing people. It's also a base ingredient for medicine, I believe. For like better medicine. And what do we have here? Oh, that's also some wild healed root. Okay, so we're gonna let that grow until it's ready to harvest. There's some back here as well. Wonderful. Alright, are you guys already done hauling everything? That's good. I guess we can also harvest those berries that we have. So that we have some food to eat and don't have to rely on our packaged survival meals, because those are not going to go bad. They are going to deteriorate from being unroofed, so we're going to have to fix that soon. But they are not going to go bad, so those are really, really useful in an emergency. So let's like get those berries first, eat those berries first. And now let's see what we can do here. Those guys are going to be busy for a little while longer, but what we need to do here is we need to create another stockpile zone of the dumping variety, maybe up here, so that we can take those stones and haul them away. Can we deconstruct that? And that too, I guess. And then we get some steel. And then we need to remove that tree and that tree. And then let's just start building some walls here. Alright, Anna, good job. You're doing great. Piano Man, doing awesome. Dwight, you're hauling things. That's great. Why did you haul something from down there, though? That's not what I meant for you to do. Maybe have something more to harvest here. And then let's just cut all those plants we have in here. Oh, you're reading. I mean, that's great. What is it you're reading again? Guide to Production. So you're gaining crafting XP. Yeah, that's really, really useful. Let's continue doing that. You're having... No, you're not supposed to be eating the packaged survival meals, Dwight. I'm sorry. Can you... What happens if I unallow that? No, you're still eating it. Alright, so this is where this tab comes into play. Let's see. So here we can tell the colonists what they are allowed to do, what they are allowed to wear, to eat. So no, we're not eating any lavished food. So here I can edit this in detail. And I guess let's make a new policy and call it no packaged. Okay. Oh, I'm not allowed to name it that. And so you're allowed to eat basically everything except packaged survival meal. Alright. So, no packaged. No packaged. No packaged. Now I just need to be careful that they don't start starving. I don't think there's a way to tell them to prioritize eating the berries and only eat the survival meal if there's nothing else. So, yeah, I guess I need to be really careful. But I want them to eat the berries first. So drug policies, let's say no drugs for now. We don't have any anyway. And I think it's a good idea if you all have a little bit of medicine on you. Do you not have anything to do, Piano Man? I think there's still some plans here. Let's prioritize that for now. I mean, you just landed, for heaven's sake. Like, we don't really have time for reading right now. Anna, what are you up to? Oh, you can't... Can you not continue constructing? No, you can. You're taking a break. That's okay. I mean, it's okay to take a break. I'm not trying to tell you that you have to, like, forcefully, like, just work all the time, right? We are all still hurting from the crash. We've got some more berries up here that we can try eating. Yeah, but after that we are indeed running out of berries. Alright, what we need is a door here. Alright, so we just botched a little bit of construction, but that's fine. Mistakes happen. That's okay, but why did you take away the wood? We're going to need that. I guess we lost some, so we didn't have enough, but yeah, I'm not sure if that was the best choice. Anyway, I think I said uninstall that, right? I mean, it's not really helpful for you to clean there. Maybe you should... Oh, Piano Man has reserved that. Just maybe clean in there. I think that's a better idea. Oh, and let's haul these away so that we can actually pass there. Anyway, so we do have this tiny little house now. There's still a little bit missing, but that's okay. But what I do want to do is move some of the stored stuff in here, instead of having it out there where it will start to deteriorate. And I guess I could also store some next to the house if I extend the roof a little bit. So let's see, zone, build roof area. Let's just build some roof here. Cannot build a roof over a poplar tree. Yeah, I guess I have to chop that. Oh, I can extract trees. No, I need enough wood anyway. Who's eating? Anna is eating some berries. That's great. Keep your energy up, girl. We've got a lot of building to do. Alright, so now I'm going to move a stockpile zone over here. I'm just gonna extend it in that area. And this stockpile zone is going to be for, I guess, mostly our raw resources, especially wood. And maybe steel. No, not steel. But what am I talking about? Manufactured component. We have some of those. I want those here. And another stockpile zone in here for the other stuff. And now I'm going to delete this zone and hope that the guys are going to move that stuff in there. Oh, it's already getting dark. We're gonna need some beds. I'm gonna have to make some beds for you guys. Let's put one here. And one here, and one over here. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I need to disallow the steel from here. Or otherwise they're going to just... Oh no, it's because I didn't allow the steel here, right? Let's just put all raw resources there. And I'm gonna have to... This is really something that I like to fiddle with. Let's say no raw resources in there. Because otherwise we don't have enough space, although we can expand it a little bit. Oh, Piano Man, I'm so sorry. Looks like we didn't get the bed built in time and now you're sleeping on a component that looks super comfy outside in the cold. I'm really sorry for this bad first night that you're having. What's our food situation? We still have some berries. Oh, and there's more berries that keep on growing. That is great, but actually let's speed up the night a little bit. But anyway, I think we already got a lot done, and especially starting the entire game off took us a long time. So I think I'm going to leave it here for the first episode, but I will be back soon with the second episode. And I really hope you're enjoying this game as much as I am. I do really like this. And I will be back with another one soon. Bye bye!